Good morning guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm actually about to head to Ashley's house and we're gonna hang out today. So my cleaner's coming today. Reagan had to go to work. He got asked to work again yesterday. So he's working until 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then Ashley and him and I are all gonna hang out and we're gonna eat some stuff together, and I'm going to talk to you guys about some protein rich foods that you can have as a vegetarian. So for those of you that don't know, I try to avoid meat as much as possible. There are some things that were like where I can't, which if you know me in my personal life, then you would probably understand. But Ashley is a vegetarian. He lives on his own, so he can live his life how he wants to. And this is something that he asked me if we could do, is like go through some things that are full of protein that aren't meat to help you make sure that you're meeting all of your dietary requirements and you're getting the right nutrients. So I'm gonna head to his house and we are going to spend the morning together, and then when we come home this afternoon after my cleaner has gone, we're gonna do all of that. So picked up Ashley and now we decided we're gonna come for a coffee and then do all of our errands. First off is Bunnings. We need to get a saucer to go underneath my pot, but I don't actually think I want to pay $15 for it, so we're gonna go to Kmart and get a plate instead. We came to the op shop because Ashley needs to get some books for his nana. I'm gonna get this one. It's a movie, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna read it because it's only $3. So we made a quick stop off at Aldi because Ashley's staying for dinner and we just had to get some little extra things. But I thought that I would quickly do my little first installment of my little protein tips. So Ashley's vegetarian and I eat mostly non-meat things. But yeah, as I said before. But the first thing that I was going to talk about is eggs. Now obviously this isn't like vegan options for protein, this is just vegetarian. So eggs, they have per each egg you can get about 6 grams of protein, which is, I mean, not the same as meat, but if you know that you're getting that from the egg, then you can eat those as well. Some more dairy products, they tend to contain quite a bit of protein. So a cup of plain yogurt usually will contain about 13 grams of protein, which is a bit more than an egg. It also has a lot of calcium, which is good for you. Cottage cheese is disgusting, but that's okay. If you want to eat that, you can have that. And that has about, 1 cup has about 27 grams of protein. So that is quite a lot, but I feel like you'd really need to be lacking in protein to want to eat cottage cheese. And then finally milk. A cup of milk has about 8 grams of protein. But it's the end of the day and we decided we were all gonna have a drink. So I've got a gin and tonic and the boys have a nice red wine that my sister left because they went to a festival while they were here and bought this and obviously couldn't take it on the plane.
Thanks,
So now we're gonna make some nachos for dinner, and we are using red kidney beans, which is actually another source of protein and fiber and iron and calcium and all of that kind of stuff. So a list of kind of like legumes that are really high in protein are peas, lentils, red kidney beans, chickpeas, soybeans, navy beans, and black beans. I don't know how many of those things that you guys will have heard of, but we're gonna mix all of these up, make it into a little bit of a salsa that we can put on top of our nachos and enjoy them.
Just getting some bean roll right now.
So we had nachos last night, and then after a quick change of plans, we decided to come and stay the night at Ashley's. It is now Tuesday morning, and Ashley left his keys at my house, so we have to go back to my house, pick them up, drop him back here, and then everybody can get on with it. This afternoon I had a little bit of a change of plans and I went up to a town about an hour north of Adelaide to do some stuff with my dad this afternoon. But I thought that I would come back on and just check in with the last little tips for protein for vegetarians. And I think these are kind of like the more obvious ones, which is why I left them to the end. But anyway, here we are. And that is soy and edamame. So soybeans, like I said in the last clip, and then also edamame. About 95 grams of edamame has about 11 grams of protein, which is a fair bit. And then the most obvious thing would be tofu. And that's something that I think a lot of vegetarians and vegans use to replace things. And about 85 grams of tofu has 9 grams of protein in it, which is a fair bit as well. So I've just finished piecing together all of this vlog, and I thought I would mention everything that I got here, all the information that I got, I did match with a couple of other sources, but I will link the blog post that I used to get all of this information from mainly down below in the description in case you guys want to have a read of that article as well. And in case you're interested in where you can get your protein from if you're vegetarian. But I think that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you kind of got something out of it. Make sure you leave any requests for any kind of videos that you have in the description down below, and we'll try to make them happen. And we'll see you on Sunday for another video. Bye!